Welcome back to Forbidden Solitaire. I have been itching to play this game again because it was so fun before. I was having a good time. So yeah, let's just get into it. Let's just go. Let's just keep going. So last time I figured it out. We were in the Spade dungeon. That whole first area was the Spade dungeon, and now we're in the Heart dungeon. That's why we completed that one. I think I read this out last time, but whatever. We're in a jail cell. We see a guy over here, but it turns out he's dead. You realize they aren't breathing. This cell was their tomb. It may yet be yours. You push those thoughts aside and focus on searching the body for anything useful. With Solitaire. Okay. So I was mentioning last time, but I didn't really go further into like detail about it, but I've discovered about myself that I like games that have a blend of strategy and luck. For example, well, this game, where you have to be lucky enough to have the cards that you need, and also to think about which cards to pick at what time. So you could go with, like, oh, I can go with this card and then alternate between a bunch of these cards and get a bigger combo, or I can, go with this strategy instead, but you also have to be lucky enough to be in a good spot. See, like right now I can't really play anything, so I'm gonna have to pick another card. Another game that's like that is, that I can remember is Settlers of Catan. Because that one you need, like, resources and stuff. And you, see, like that was a good move. In that game, you have resources that you have to spend. You have to roll dice, and whatever you roll are your resources where you can, like, build land, on the board and everything. But, like, that's a good example of it, because you need to be skillful at the game to, like, build what you want to build and to get more and more points. But also you need to be lucky enough to get the resources in the first place. There's also, like, there's a mini version of it that's also pretty cool. That's mostly what I'm talking about. I played the mini version more than the actual bigger version of Catan, but there's like a mini version where you just get a card and you put down all your points of, like, what you've made. And you're rolling dice with it. I don't know, it's a fast, quick version of Catan, and it's still really fun. There are other games like that where I've just, like, I kind of like it. It's just fun and satisfying when you get a good streak going, and you're playing well. That sort of thing. I don't think I can do anything here. I could play this. Go with the Jack, 10, 9. Okay. 6. We got a 7 over here. No 8 though. Or 6. So we don't have any of that. We can go with a 3, play that one. You know what? Wait. I'll play this one, and then a 2 and a 3. That one seems to be a better option here, at least a little bit. We got an ace, okay, and nothing else. 3, nope. Okay, we got a 4, alright. 3, I'm gonna pick that up. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing else. There was also, when I was editing the previous episode of this playthrough here, I was even like noticing combos that I could have done that I just didn't. It just didn't even register in my mind. And I was basically just watching myself not do what I should have done, and I'm like, no, what are you doing? Like there was a part in the last episode where there's an ace. There were 2 aces and a king, and I just didn't even register that the king was there. And I was just yelling at myself like, dude, there's an ace and a king. And another ace. You could play those 3 cards right now. And I was just sitting there in the game, in the video, being like, oh, I can't do anything else, I guess. Eventually, though, I got there. I was like, oh, there is a king here. Yeah, so... You know, it's just one of those things. You're just gonna have to bear with me on this one. Okay. Could go with a queen. Yeah, no, let's keep going. 2. Go with the ace. Alright, here we go. I could do that, but right now we're going to do it 8, 9, 10. 9. 8. There we go. And then we will do this. Alright. I'll use this just to see. Now. That didn't help me at all, but it's fine, whatever. 9, 8, 7. I could go with the ace. Yeah, I'll do that. Ace. Okay, well. Immediately ended, but that's fine. King, queen. Now I just need something to get rid of that 7. There we go. Secret revealed. There we go. Onward. After much searching, you come across something in your cellmate's pocket. A key. How strange that a prisoner would die holding the answer to their own salvation. It must have been... Wait, it must have another purpose. You see, it's like a club. The club key. Oh god! Oh no! What are those? Oh, they're maggots. Oh no. There's maggots coming out of his eye sockets here. Suddenly, a frigid hand reaches out and clutches your shoulder. A mad, gurgling shriek. pierces the air. Ugh. That's disgusting. Help me. The prisoner cries desperately through a choking wet cough. Before you could spare a thought, the prisoner's chest burst outward, and hundreds of writhing maggots swarmed their way towards you. Don't worry, we got Solitaire to help. Let's see if there's anything in the shop. Nope, nothing. It's still so gross every time I look at it. Versus. Okay, maggots. A disgusting spew of maggots that infest cards. Okay, we can go with a 6. At least they don't have any protection on them. They don't have any, like, shielding. Okay. I could go with the 6. At least do 1 damage. Give me some of that. Well, I think, okay. It's not saying that it's gonna attack me. They're just gonna put maggots on the cards. So maybe I should have saved that defense. Because I don't think he's gonna attack me this turn. Oh well. Yeah, see, he didn't actually hurt me. He didn't try to hurt me. What is this? Infested card. When played, this card explodes, inflicting 1 damage upon you. Okay, so if I play it, it'll hurt me. Not good for me. That's why I should have saved the shield there. Oops. Okay. I'll go 2. Wait. Oh, it didn't even... Oh no, it didn't give me it. It doesn't give me the card, it destroys the card. Well, that sucks. Well, now what? End turn? 9, 8. Ooh, pick that up, pick that up. Let's see here. This could be useful for getting rid of these cards, though. 8. We'll get some mana back. I'll get rid of that one. There we go. Okay, see, we're getting there. End turn. It's gonna infect more cards here. We got a king, but there's nothing we can play except for the ace. So I guess I'll just go with that. Ace, I'll save that. Okay, now we'll pick that up. And we're gonna get that deflected. There we go. Deflect a maggot or crystal card. We don't have a crystals yet. Haven't come across that. Okay, so we'll go with a 2. Okay, I'll do that again. Go with a 3. Just to get rid of those. And end turn. Okay, so we got a 7 this time. 8. 9, 8. So we're doing a lot better this time. There we go. Okay, Jack, Queen, Jack. There we go. End turn. Ooh. Ugh. We could take the damage. We'll take 1 damage just to get rid of that card. Okay, and then I think we're gonna do this. Well, first, hang on. First we're gonna do Queen. Okay, we have to do this. We have to. running out of cards on the board here, so I wanted to maybe, you know, rack up some damage so that we can get him, but it's fine. Okay. 5. We'll save that. Yeah, that's all I can do. Alright, 10. We got nothing. Nothing here. It would suck if the card infested that card. I mean, if the maggot infested the defense card, that would really suck. I don't think I could do anything here. I got a 10. And a jack. We just did that. Ooh! Jack. Wild card. That's good. Queen, king. There we go. See, this is good. Now we're getting the combo going. 2. Queen. I mean, we beat him. Like, we're doing more damage than we needed to, but, you know. I just wanted to see. How much we can do. Yeah. There you go. And we beat him. Victory. Onward. You pray that you banish the last of those purid maggots. But it still feels as though they're crawling all over your skin. You take a moment to compose yourself before making your way to the rusty steel gate. You try the key you found on the gate's lock, but to no avail. It appears that you shall have to force this gate the hard way. With Solitaire! Ooh, there's new things at the shop. What is this? Special Joker. Remove targeted playable card and up to 2 random cards nearby. I'll buy it. Whatever. Boost power of defense card. Ooh, that's really good. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's play. Let's just keep playing. Of course. Oh my god. Dude. I searched for police reports from 1995 that matched the description of Timmy's, and yeah, not only is it legit, there's more of these? Same manner of death, no suspects, no evidence. Real creepypasta shit. Oh. Who's Timmy again? Hang on. Exit to DOS. Let me look through the messages. Who is Timmy? Okay. Okay, so it gets weirder, if you can believe it. And true crime. Yeah, I remember that. So they did an episode on Little Timmy, I think. I forgot about that before. I have to refresh my memory because it's been a while.
That's a question many parents have been asking as video games become increasingly bloody and realistic. But tonight, we ask a different type of question. Can video games kill? Timmy Garriott was always a well-behaved and kind young man. He had his eyes set on becoming an astronaut when he grew up. But after purchasing a controversial video game, those plans changed for the worse. Tragically, Timmy was found dead at his computer. But the circumstances around his death were nothing short of extraordinary. With no trace of forced entry, fingerprints, or evidence of any kind, law enforcement found themselves stumped with no obvious leads to follow. I must warn you viewers, the footage you are about to watch some of you may find disturbing.
So there you go. That's Timmy. Very similar wounds though to her. What was her name? Shannon Sierra. Very like similar wounds. He doesn't have, maybe he doesn't have the daggers, of course, but the eyes though, the eyes being gouged out seems to be you know, a common theme here. Plus the icon of the game is an eyeball. There's an eyeball that is in the wall that runs the shop for your character in the game. And the wizard character depicted in the game has no eyes. As if they're also gouged out or something. So there's something going on with very interesting with the eyes. I don't know what the relevance is, but there's something going on there. At the very least. Very similar death. Although, again, no daggers this time, but still. I wonder if he did it to himself. So yeah, that's very interesting. Let's get back into the game, though. Let's go back to playing Solitaire. After all that. Yeah, and I already got it. Okay. And here we go. Let's play. Right off the bat, we can get that one. 8. Alright, well, there's nothing else we could do, so. Jack 10. Here we go. I think we should go with this one, because then it'll free up some more cards here. Nope. Well, whatever. 10. 9. 7. Ugh. We're not getting lucky here with these. Jack, Queen. Two. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Fireball! Remove targeted playable card and up to 2 random cards nearby. Alright, so... we got 6. Nope. Dude. 2. There we go. 3. There we go. I think it wants me to do this, so I'm gonna do this one. Fireball. 8. I am running out of cards though now. I am interested to see what happens if I run out of cards and I can't play anymore. I assume we get a game over, but I don't know. 3, 2, Ace, and King. There we go. 5. We got a 6. We got nothing else. Okay. I think we might run out of cards now. 2, 3. Ace. Let's see. Maybe the... Nope. End hand. Yeah, it's a game over. See his eyes. It's something about the eyes getting, like... Interesting, though. He pulled them out in the game. Okay, well now I know. Now I know if we run out of cards, that's it. Okay. Let's try that again. 4, 5. Nope, we got nothing else. 7, 8. Okay, king. Yeah, we got nothing else, so here we go. Ooh. Queen, king. Yeah, I think that'd be good. 10, 9. Oof. We're struggling this time. King. We're struggling. I don't know, man. Queen, finally. Jack. We got an ace. Let's try one more. 5, 6, 5. Okay. 4, 3. Six. Oh my god. Nine. 8. Seven. Alright. Okay, so we got an ace. Ace. Wait, I should get this one. Ace. Just to free up that card. I could go with the... yeah. I could go with the king, because then I... No, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. King. Ace. 2, 3, 4. See, now we got a good combo going. End combo. 4. Can't do nothing with that. Queen. Once again, I'm running out of cards here. 2 ace. Come on, guys. Come on. 9. Okay. Oh, I could use that as a last resort. Yeah, I'll do it. I can't. Otherwise, I would lose. Onward. That was lucky. We got a magic missile. I know it's not technically called magic missile, but it's just more fun to say, I guess. Okay. Finally, the lock gives way. And the cell gate jars open. Cautiously, you open the gate and step into the long hallway, where countless cells stretch into the darkness. You pick a direction and begin to journey down the corridor. You ignore the pleading cries coming from various cells as you make your way through the seemingly endless hall. Oh, God, what is that thing? I think that's the same thing in the trailer. I think I've seen that, but still, that's That's horrifying. I don't want to see that coming at me. All at once, the prisoner's cries fall silent. You hear the sound of chains dragging. The floor rumbles rhythmically. Something is coming this way. Something big. You need to hide. Oh no. Beware, removing cards in the enemy's gaze will alert them for a short time. Ooh. Oh, that's... okay. That's weird. So if I pick that up, then it's gonna be bad for me. Okay. We'll go with the 9. I guess we'll end there. Okay, 4. 5, 4, 3, 2. I think that's good. Alright, queen. Got nothing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're still doing something here. 5, 4. There you go. 7, 8. Ugh, if only I had a 9. Then I could get that 10 and then that joker. There. Okay, 5. Nope. 2. Come on, man. Come on. Ugh. Wait. 2. Oh, yeah. Ace. King, queen. Jack, queen. So it gave me a little teaser there. It like shook the card of like, oh, you could have played this when I didn't. I mean, that's something. King, queen. Ooh, if only I can get that 10. Will I lose if I do it? Or will it just like attack me? I don't know. Nine, 10. There we go. 6. Yeah, I got nothing. Ace. Let's see, now it has been alerted. There we go. Here we go. 2. And then I can just... Fireball! Okay, so there you go. Quietly, you creep into a nearby empty cell. Undetected, as the stomping abomination draws near. You catch a glimpse of it as it moves past you, chains dragging, as it trudges through the hallway, barely big enough to contain it. Horrifying. Your lungs strain under the pressure. You don't dare exhale until the echoed clobber of its titanic gate fades. The ground settles beneath your feet as it strays further down the hall. You can finally breathe again. In your relief, you lean against the wall and feel a loose brick depress against your back. With a stony click, you can now hear the grinding sounds of a secret passageway revealed behind you. Turning around, you see a small tunnel opening in the wall near the floor. Just big enough to crawl through. Ugh. And there's maggots in here. Don't like that. As you inch your way through the narrow passage, you feel the dirt beneath you shake, with stomping once again, growing louder. You crawl your way deeper into the tunnel as the booming draws closer. Closer. Oh no! Your body jolts to a halt. A hollow roar fills the musty air. You feel the coil of a gargantuan grip sizing your leg. Seizing your leg. Oh my god. Seizing your leg. Let's go to the shop. Thunderstone, what is that? Doubles mana storm damage, single use only. Upgrades mana storm to remove 4 playable cards. I think that's a little bit better. It does, like, for when you're fighting. Oh, it's only 20? Well, that's weird. I assumed it would be more. It's only 20, but like it doubles mana storm damage for when you're like fighting and you're doing the mana storm thing and it attacks the enemy. It'll do more damage, but I think the better thing is for the playable cards. Remove 4 random playable cards instead of just 3. I think that's a little bit better. Ugh, it's like sticking out of the pinky. It's like sticking out. All of these other ones are like in the hand, you know what I mean? It's like surrounded by the hand. Obviously it's probably sticking out like, you know, towards the screen, like towards us here, but not like this. This one's like sticking out that way. You know what I mean? Am I making any sense? Hopefully I am. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's go 9, 10, 8. Wait, no. Yeah, I messed up already. If I could go back down to 9, I could get that. I got too excited. I went immediately over to the 7, 8, 8, 7. But yeah, I don't have a 9. Let's see, what's this? Restrain. Suit locks fasten upon cards, causing 1 damage. I could get that now. Whatever, I'll do it. And he's got protection, permanent defense. So I need to do at least more than 1 damage in order to actually do any damage at all, so... Okay, so we got the ace, we got... Ooh, give me some of that. Give me some of that, boyo. That was not good enough. So we could go with the queen here, but again, that's only 1 damage. Like, that won't really do anything. It'll free up another card. See, but that doesn't, like... won't do anything, you know? Okay, 8, 7. There we go. There we go. Give me another shield. I'll save that one for next time. So we could go with an 8 or a 6. See, this is the strategy I'm talking about. We could go with the 8, but then there's nothing else here. But if we go with the 6, then there's at least a 5. You know? 6, 5, 6. There we go. See, and we got luckies that we can keep the combo going. 5. See, that was a good move. That was a good turn. Deflect. Okay. Crushing grab. A large clawed hand. Ooh, inflicts 5 damage. Ooh, that's not good. Defense. Give me at least some defense. There. I could go with the king and then the ace and then another king. There you go. Let me shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle the cards. And I got nothing. That did not do much. Ugh. Ace, king. See, I also could have gone with the 2. But again, that doesn't really do much. Let me do that, because it frees up another card. Here we go, see? It's a little better. There we go. 10. Could go with the jack and then the king. Or the 9. And then the 8. Go with that one. Jack. Queen. King. I might have to do this. Ooh. It's an automatic 3 damage right there. That's pretty good. Alright, 10. 9, 10. There we go. See, we're getting there. We're getting there. And we lost it. At least we're doing at least 1 damage here. We're doing 1 damage. Here we go. 1 damage. Whatever. Fine. We'll take it. Ace 2. I could go with the 3 or the ace. Let's see. But again, I could keep the combo going with the king. Or it just opened up. I could go with the 2 and the 3. And it'll be a bigger combo than just going with the king and then nothing else, you see? That's where the strategy comes in. And the luck, because now we can keep it going with a 2. We can keep it going with a 2 and a 3. And then a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and an 8. Oh my god. It just keeps going. We lucked out here. Let's go with the 5 and then the 6 and then get more shielding so that we don't, you know, because we're going to take 5 damage, so this will protect us. 7, 8, 9. More damage to them. That was really good. And I think we did a new record. I think before I've only ever gotten like to an 11, but now we've gotten a 12 for a combo. So that was really good. That was a really lucky break there. End turn. Okay, that's gonna do that. We can go with a 6. Some more mana. Hmm. No. Oh no! Jack, queen. Hmm. Go with a jack. Okay. If only if I could just do one more damage to him, he's dead. Or at least, you know, defeated. I don't know if we're gonna kill him. You never know with these dungeons here. Alright, 7. We'll have to play this. Go with a king, queen, jack. I should have opened that up, but that's fine. We did it. We beat him. Victory! Loot. Ooh, what's this? Divine Flush. You unlocked this special Joker. Change the suit of all playable cards to match the target card. That's cool. Also, cleanses some malign effects. Cool. With a bloody spurt and a shrieking howl, the beast's arm rips free of its owner. The tunnel quakes as the creature stomps away in agony. So we pulled the arm off of him. Shaking free of its severed grip, you focus your attention on the dark, twisting tunnel that lies ahead. And for now, we're going to stop. So... So yeah, we're gonna stop here, and at least, you know, for the episode, I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna keep playing immediately after this. So I've been really wanting to continue this game, and I had other obligations I had to deal with, so I've just been thinking about it, and even like going through the parts that I uploaded recently. I was going through editing it and stuff, and yeah, I was just watching myself play it, and I'm like, I want to play more. I want to play more. I gotta. So here we are. I hope that I'm not like getting addicted or anything. Oh, I can buy this actually. I'll buy this first, and then we'll end it. Double the mask. Yeah. It's only 20 gold. Pfft, it's like nothing to me. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Goodbye for now, all that stuff.